Welcome back to Dancehall Spotlight, where we shine a spotlight on the iconic figures who have left an indelible mark on the dancehall genre. Today, we're delving into the unsolved mystery of Tenor Saw and what really happened to this legendary artist in Texas. Tenor Saw was a meteoric talent, rising to the top of the dancehall scene while still in his teens. During a time when legends like Yellow Man, Barrington Levy, and Sugar Minott dominated the dancehall landscape, Tenor Saw emerged as a force to be reckoned with. But just as quickly as his star rose, it was extinguished under mysterious and tragic circumstances in 1988. To this day, questions linger. What really happened to Tenor Saw in Texas? Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. Also like the video and share a comment. Click your notification bell for more dancehall content. Born Clive Bright on February 12, 1966 in Kingston, Jamaica, Tenor Saw grew up as the fourth of 6 children in neighborhoods like Payneland, Maverly, and Olympic Gardens areas that would later become known for producing many dancehall stars. Raised in a strict Seventh-day Adventist household, Tenor Saw first nurtured his love for singing in the church choir. While he was known as a good church boy, he was also shaped by his tough surroundings, developing into a strong-willed youth with a rough edge. Living next door to the legendary singer Frankie Paul, Tenor Saw found inspiration and guidance that kept him on track. However, his dreams of becoming a successful singer were at odds with his religious upbringing, so he left home to live with his father in the countryside, where he had more freedom to pursue his ambitions. Tenor Saw possessed a powerful nasal voice that was both striking and raw, a combination that initially led to rejection from several producers. But his first big break came in 1984 when he met producer George Pang. After a heartfelt plea, Fang gave him a chance to record at Dynamic Studios, resulting in his debut single Roll Call. The gospel-infused track received good airplay in Jamaica, marking the beginning of Tenor Saw's ascent.
And he wanted us to go about this singing business, but he was afraid that me would prevent him because me would want him to come into home certain time and don't sleep out and things like those. He went there, and while he was down there for a few months, he keep coming every Sunday anyhow, and he would get his clothes and his money and his meal, and he went away. Sometime when him come on Sunday, I would sit and talk with him and say, Clive, why you don't come home? Why you staying down there? Why you prefer down there? And him never want to give me the reason, but I did not know that this was his reason. It was then about some time after I understand, somebody come and said to me that, Miss Cherry, you don't hear Clive have a song on the radio singing. I laugh and I say, where you get that from? And the person said, yes, we hear Clive was singing, and this song was Roll Call, when the roll is called up yonder. And then it was like a day after I hear the song myself on the radio, and I couldn't believe it. I began to laugh in my heart and say, what? You mean to tell me this was his plan? I did not know.
Despite this early success, Tenor Saw continued to search for a producer who would fully support his career. His perseverance paid off when he joined forces with Sugar Minott's youth promotion. After waiting all night to meet Sugar, Tenor Saw's determination impressed the veteran artist, who took him under his wing. This partnership led to Tenor Saw honing his skills on the youth promotion sound system and eventually recording his first hit single, Pumpkin Belly, at King Tubby's studio. Tenor Saw's defining moment came during a legendary sound clash where youth promotion, Prince Jammy's sound system, Scorpio, and Arrows faced off. With youth promotion on the verge of defeat, Tenor Saw took the stage and delivered the now iconic line, "Ring the alarm, another sound is dying." This electrifying performance turned the tide, leading to youth promotion's victory and cementing "Ring the Alarm" as one of the greatest dancehall anthems ever recorded.
Hey, whoa, ring the alarm,
As his fame grew, so did the demand for Tenor Saw's performances, leading him to tour extensively overseas. In 1987, he moved to New York to be with his pregnant girlfriend, a move that marked a turning point in his life. At just 21, he was riding high on success. But the pressures of fame led him down a dangerous path, resulting in a destructive cocaine habit. In a 2008 interview, Sugar Minott reflected on Tenor Saw's life, describing him as a spiritual youth who needed more guidance.
Tenor Saw was a very spiritual youth, went through a lot of struggle, so he was the kind of youth that needed guidance and protection, along his musical career. And I guess somewhere along the line, there was no one to guide him, after leaving youth promotion and going out there in the world.
By the time Tenor Saw relocated to New York, there was no one to provide that guidance. Despite signing with RAS Records in early 1988, his instability led to the cancellation of a major project. As his addiction spiraled out of control, Tenor Saw focused on live performances, which took him to Texas for a series of shows. Tragically, Tenor Saw never returned from Texas. His decomposing body was discovered on the side of a highway in Houston, Texas, with severe head injuries and broken legs. The official cause of death was listed as pneumonia due to exposure, but reports from the Jamaican Gleaner on August 26, 1988, indicated that he had died from gunshot wounds. The circumstances surrounding his death led to widespread speculation, with some believing it was a hit and run, while others suspected foul play. Various theories emerged, with some suggesting that Tenor Saw had become entangled in the drug trade and was killed in a deal gone wrong. Others speculated that he was murdered over unpaid debts, with even Supercat being implicated in rumors. Sugar Minott believed his protege was beaten and left to die in the cold after a dispute with promoters. Despite the many theories, one thing remains clear: his death was no accident. For over 3 decades, the mystery of Tenor Saw's death remained unsolved. However, in 2019, during a birthday celebration for Supercat, Yami Bolo, a close friend of Tenor Saw, performed his song, "Put Down Your Weapon." The lyrics seemed to agitate Supercat, who interrupted the performance and made a chilling remark: "A shoulda you bombo clot dead, a shouldn't Tenor Saw." This statement reignited speculation, with many interpreting it as a confession. While the truth may never be fully uncovered, Tenor Saw's legacy is undeniable. Despite his short life and career, his voice continues to resonate with fans worldwide. In 1989, Techniques Records released the album Wake the Town, featuring unreleased tracks, including the hit single Come Back to Me. His influence was so profound that Beanie Man declared himself the reincarnation of Tenor Saw the year after his death. Tenor Saw's life was tragically cut short, but his impact on the world of reggae and dancehall will echo through the ages. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Tenor Saw was the victim of a hit and run? Or do you think he was brutally beaten, shot, and left for dead on the side of the road over drugs or drug money? Rest in peace, Tenor Saw, gone but never forgotten.